So when we were arriving at our new house, we knew we were not going to be able to stay there for a few days because the place hadn't been lived in there for a couple years. We knew we were going to need new appliances, clean the place, new mattresses. So we did a lot of heavy cleaning when we got there, and then we stayed at a local bed and breakfast, Casa Serra holiday apartment, just right down the street from us, before we got on our big journey of the next day of heading 90 minutes away to go to Ikea and look for things for the house. So before taking off on that long journey to Ikea and a day of shopping, we made sure to stop for breakfast at a local cafe for a great panini and some fresh coffee. Nothing better. We also made a new friend there at the cafe. Can't remember her name, but she was pretty sweet and friendly. Glad we had a chance to meet her. So fortunately, we had a pretty good day at Ikea. We got a bunch of household items, including a mattress. Thank goodness they roll them up, or it would have never fit in the car. Unfortunately, though, we weren't able to find a refrigerator or washing machine that suited our needs or the time that they could deliver it. So tomorrow we'll take a trip to an electronics store and hopefully have some better luck. There was something else I want to tell you about mattresses in Italy. If your place came with a bed frame like ours did, make sure you measure it twice before you go out and buy a mattress. They'll tell you it's standard size, but standard size mattresses in Italy are actually 10 centimeters shorter than the regular standard size mattress. So your options are going to be limited as they were for us but fortunately Ikea had a pretty good selection and we were really happy with what we got. So right now I'm in the town of Lanciano. We stopped for a little breakfast on our way to try to buy a refrigerator and get some stuff for the house. We need to find a store like Best Buy or something to get a refrigerator, maybe a washing machine. There's a bunch of little things we need to get, but we stopped here for breakfast and we'll let you know what we find. So we made it to an electronics store called Troni. We're able to buy a washing machine, a coffee maker, refrigerator, a vacuum. Pretty good store. They're very helpful. They have some good deals. They will try to upsell you on everything, but overall it's been a good deal. We're gonna get the refrigerator delivered in 4 days, but today we're taking the washing machine and all the other items that we got. Hopefully it fits in the car. We'll see. So we went with I went with the Lavazza capsule maker with the capsules. It should last us a pretty long time. Price is pretty good, actually, especially when you compare it to the Nespresso, and this is much more Italian. It's important to remember in Italy that a lot of places do close for lunch for a couple hours. So keep that in mind when you're going shopping for things. For example, we're at this store very similar to a Best Buy type store, and it's Sunday and they open at 10 and they close at 1 and then they reopen at 3:30. So if you're trying to get something done during lunchtime, not a really good idea. Maybe plan your day around their schedule. So I wasn't kidding. When they close, they close. You hear the announcement? It means get out. It's time to go. But luckily we got our purchases. We just need to drive around back to pick them up. I hope they didn't go to lunch. You can see the parking lot's cleared out. So it's really on the weekend when you have the time to get stuff done. If you do it too middle of the day, you're gonna have a problem. Either do it early in the morning or after 3:30. I am a little concerned about the electricity in the house. Nothing's really grounded. There's some adapters for grounding, so I have to make sure stuff is grounded. It is a old house. We're gonna need to do a lot of electrical work down the line, but I don't think it's gonna be too big of a deal because everything's kind of there already. But we'll get estimates and we'll get that figured out. If not this trip, then the next trip every year. Now I just have to pray the washing machine fits in the car. I think it will. It's just it's not a box. It's just got styrofoam on there. So they're gonna bring it out for us now, and we'll get in there. Yeah, the refrigerator wouldn't, which obviously we need more important, but they're gonna deliver it hopefully on the 8th, I believe, and take the old one out, which doesn't work. It does, but it doesn't work right. Hold this. I'll help. It's